Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Ismail Binti Nur Azlan. My metric number is S64238. Today I would like to talk about the question number 1 about how to prepare a plan for Ali first day of work. Ali is a new employee who doesn't know anything about the company, so we need to do an induction program for him to make it easier to understand about the company and also make him feel more comfortable in their surrounding. So what is induction? Induction is an opportunity for an organization to welcome their new recruit, help them settle in, ensure they have the knowledge and support they need to perform their role. So we have 5 induction that we must do to Ali during his first day at work, which is organizational issue. So we need to tell a little about our company or business history to Ali, such as company name, location, and product or service that we offer. So when Ali know about the program of the company, so it can help him to understand the company more deeply. We also need to give a little explanation about the organization structure that exists in the company. A system used to define a hierarchy in organization. This identifies its job, its function, and where it reports in the organization. Everyone has their own role in carrying out or ensuring that responsibility clearly defined. With an explanation like this, Ali can better understand each role, each organization. The third is about policy and rule is also one of the most important in organization, which is to explain the code of conduct for the purpose of maintaining and disciplining employee. The objective of this policy is also to provide rules to keep the activity of the company running smoothly and to ensure that the administration of the policy is carried out uniformly and fairly. The fourth is introduction season, introducing to their direct supervisor, co-worker, and trainer. So we need to introduce Ali to every employee with various departments so that Ali gets a chance to socialize with the college and the employee can also get to know Ali as well. So lastly, we must explain to them about our job description that they need to do their job. It details who perform a specific type of work, how that work is to be complete, frequency, and purpose of the work as it's related to the organization mission and goals. The description usually include the person's main duties, responsibility, and working condition. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Nurzaina binti Rosbi, matrix number S64357. I will present the answer to question 2, which is the mistake the company made when organizing the training program. There are 5 mistakes that company make when organizing training program. First, venue. Second, facilitator. Third, duration of the program. 4 is training method, and develop the training program. First mistake is about venue. The company make mistake when the hall for the program was not clean and was messy. The location of the program is one of the factors that need to be considered because the location affects effectiveness for the program. The company mistake was not informing the cleaning department to clean the hall before use. Even though Ali company work using the method of the on-the-job training, which does not involve a large budget, but the venue is the training room has to be ready to start the program. Second is about facilitator. Trainers are not dressed neatly and formally. Clothing is important to show a good image to a new employee. The company made a mistake by failing to notify the trainer who will give a lecture on how to dress neatly and formally in accordance with a workplace etiquette. Third, duration of the training program. Training program's schedule is not provided. The memo that Ali received from the boss did not provide any detail about the program other than the date, time, and place. Tentative activity schedule is required in any program to help program participants understand the activity carried out throughout the program. 4. The mistake is about training method. Ali company provided on-the-job training but does not provided any session. The company mistake when trainer do not provided training session to trainer. There are many training methods that can be used by company, such as role play, case study, and management games. Last but not least, develop the training program. After program takes place, the company can do an evaluation to get the participant feedback. This evaluation is important because it can measure the level of effectiveness of the program and help to improve it for the next one. The company mistake is not evaluating the training program. There are examples of questions that can be asked by the company when evaluating the program, such as whether the time, date, or place are suitable, whether the trainer is knowledgeable about the program, and so on about the training program. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Salwa Salha Fitri binti Ahmad Tarmizi. My matric number is S64264. Today I would like to present the answer to question 3, which is the weaknesses of training facilitator. Through the facilitation technique, trainers can help individuals develop and apply their skills and knowledge. Participants are introduced to the content and are then asked questions while the trainer encourages discussion. A training facilitator's weaknesses may appear if the facilitator is ineffective. Trainers can also be recipients of clients who receive training. So, firstly, the weaknesses that this training facilitator shows is that it is not on time for the program. This is said because the facilitator's habit has been shown from the beginning, where the other employee has informed Ali that the facilitator is often an hour later than the specified time. This clearly shows that the facilitator is not disciplined in carrying out his duties and even continues to exhibit a bad attitude toward other employees. Not only that, but the facilitator was also not responsible for the offense he committed, which was to come late to the program and not give an apology to the other employees who wait. Another weaknesses of the training facilitators is that he only speaks like giving lectures to the trainees. This is said to be because he only spoke non-stop for 3 hours. This has made the trainees, including Ali, feel quickly bored and disrupt their concentration, especially their focus on the topic of closing sales, which is important for them to learn properly to avoid mistakes in the scope of the division's work. Not only that, but his voice was also so clear and so soft that Ali and the other trainees listened less to what he was saying, thus making them bored and lost focus in the training program. They also feel tired and uninterested in asking questions because they have been listening for too long to hear what the trainer is talking about without doing other training methods that are more effective and interesting to them. For example, like simulation or audio-visual. Lastly, the weaknesses training facilitator is that he is unethical in terms of the wear he wears while working. This is said to be because during the program, she looked so messy that he was wearing a shirt with a curry effect on the front as well as trousers that were too loose and only more sandals. This is a problem in terms of dress etiquette at work, where he is supposed to wear neat, clean and orderly clothes. Only with his appearance he performs can make other employees feel uncomfortable and easily lose confidence in what he will be tough later and even make others look down on him. Therefore, the facilitator trainer needs to change his weaknesses in order to continue to provide the best training to other trainees and need to get rid of bad habits such as coming late and dressing untidy so as not to lose the trust of the company.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatih Farsha binti Mak Faizal and my ID is S6443 and I will present about article for question 1 and question 2. In question 1, there has 2 articles and I will explain about article 1. Organizational behavior is a purpose that HRM comprises a set of policy designed to maximize organizational integration, employee commitment, flexibility and quality of work. Within this model, collective industrial relations have at best only a minor role. Example, policy and rule is also one of the most important in organizational, which is to explain the code of the conduct for the purpose of the maintain and discipline employee. The objective of this policy is also to provide rules to keep the activity of the company running smoothly and ensure the administration the policy is carried out uniformly and fairly. For Article 2, a strong and direct negative relationship was found between perception of developmental HR practice and turnover intention, but perceived procedural and interactional justice moderate this linkage. No support was found for a meditating role of the EOR indicators in the relationship between perception of developmental HR practice and employee outcomes. Example, we need to introduce Ali to every employee with various departments so that Ali get a chance to socialize with his colleagues and the employee can also get to know Ali as well. Article for question 2 is suggests that error prevention needs to be supplemented by error management, an approach directed by effectively dealing with error that they have occurred with the goal minimizing negative and maximizing positive error consequences. Example of the latter are learning and innovation of error management in individuals and organization is then discussed along with emotional, motivational, cognitive and behavioral pathway of this effect. Example, in Ali's case, the trainer was not dressed properly. This statement can be seen when Ali thinks to himself that coach doesn't look or sound very impressive because the coach only wear a shirt with a curry stain on the front, baggy pants and sandal. The second point is the facilitator habit has been shown from the beginning where the other employee has informed Ali that the facilitator is often an hour later than the specific time. This clearly shows that the facilitator is not disciplined in carrying out his duty and even continue to exhibit a bad attitude towards other employees. And the article is from a journal. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazmi Mazlan. My metric number is S64509. I'm going to present about article for support question 3. This article contains the importance of training program to improve skill of the workers. If I refer to the articles, employability skill training program are an essential strategy to improve the skills of the workforce and minimize unemployment in Malaysia. However, there has been a lack assessment and evaluation studies regarding local employability skills training programs. Existing local studies are focused more on the identification of the skill that allow a person to be employable. Due to the lack of assessment and evaluation studies, stakeholders seem perplexed about the direction of training programs. Additionally, the finding revealed that employability skills training programs are relevant for recent graduates and workers in the labour force. Further, the finding identified the most integral skills that recent graduates should possess to obtain employment in the competitive job market as perceived by educators, employers, and recent graduates, including discipline and integrity, interpersonal skills, professionalism, creativity and innovation, teamwork, lifelong learning, ability to apply knowledge in specific engineering discipline. Now I continue my presentation about article 2 for question 3. This article also support the answer for question 3. This article contains the obstacle to employability skill training program in Malaysia. If we refer to the article, the role of employability skill training program is also to address employees and recent graduates' weaknesses and limitations. Employee weaknesses hinder them from giving the best services to their companies. Therefore, employability skills training program play an important role in assisting workers in eliminating these weaknesses. By enrolling in training programs, employees have opportunities to strengthen their skills, especially in areas in which they need the most improvement. Employability skill training program also assists other employees in gaining similar skills and knowledge. Instead of only benefiting the individual employee, training programs also address the weaknesses of employee group and bring them together to a higher and uniform level of performance.